Let's get ready to rumble. That's my DJ noise. Okay, anyways, let's start off with Ethereum time and date, Arizona time, and here's Ethereum in the monthly hour. As you guys can see, or I'm pretty sure by now you heard and seen all over Twitter, social media, pretty much how Ethereum just did a new dab. No, but created a new all-time high. Just dabbing it a little bit. It's most likely gonna retrace on down, hold that upper pressure testing. So originally, I believe it was the beginning of this week that I was telling you guys how these prices were crucial. I'm gonna mark them down with a alarm. That way, um, the hell didn't show up. Okay. Anyways, what the hell is weird? There you go. Anyways, it's just tripping me out. So, the beginning of this week, I was mentioning how Ethereum needed to hold in between this level right here, which is 4,629, and 4,289, to continue this upper pressure. Then, if we will go down to the weekly, then why is it not marking it down? Yo, it's irritating me. Let's see, I'm gonna try one more time. Alright, so I'm working. So, anyways, so beginning of this week for Ethereum, there's a monthly candle. I was talking about how Ethereum needs to maintain in between 4,629 and 4,288, because these were your main monthly resistance and your support to keep that momentum, to keep people in that bullishness. So when you will go down to the weekly and you see this week how it played out, and you see the areas, damn, I can't mark it with the alarm, that sucks. So fuck man, that sucks. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I erased all my bullshit. Alright, erased all my bullshit. So what I would do, what I was trying to tell you guys is that, so this last week I was telling you guys to pay attention to this area right here for the monthly of Ethereum. We go down to the weekly, and you'll see that this was area that Ethereum needs to hold to still maintain that bullishness. Then you will go down to your markdown this weekly area right here with the light blue. This is a purple, the monthly. To monthly, you box it up. That way when you go in the smaller time frame, you can see where it's at. So anyways, so you have that, and you had this daily all-time high right here, turns into an orange for a daily candle. daily candle all-time high right here, and your resistance. This area right here is important. So also we were on a downtrend, but you can see the my bad, take this shit off. We were in a downtrend. You can see the downtrend pattern telling you your exposure area, your area to pay attention to. Also, this box right here was your signal area that we're still bullish, I said. Also, my indicators tell me, hey, as long as we stay above this indicator right here, we're still bullish. Not just that, but this is a daily 50 Fibonacci right here. So the fact that it was holding also right above 50 Fibonacci, and not just that, let me just point something out right now. So 50 Fibonacci, and I'm gonna mark it down as orange for daily. That way when I go down to my higher candle right now, the weekly, something I want to point out is that we were in an uptrend weekly wise too. We had this one right here. It's gonna be a light blue. And then we also had currently in a daily, I believe it was a daily right here. We were on this uptrend right here. And that's a daily, so it's gonna be orange. And not just that, we have an active one right here. Right? Saw this, you had this, let me see it, the weekly, where's the weekly 50 Fibonacci? It was down somewhere down here, yeah, somewhere down here. So let's go down to the daily now. So we had that, right? Then we had a 3 candle box right here for the daily. You had your resistance, your support, then you will box it up to focus on this area, not just, so look, you had an area, your monthly that I said was important for Ethereum to hold. You have Ethereum consolidating in this daily candle box, 3 candle box. You know that the daily closed at 5 p.m. So the time to pay attention to would be your 3 o'clock. So around, we close at 1 p.m. So 2:45 to 3:30 you pay attention to. But not just that, your 12-hour candle closed at 5 in the morning. The data, Powell, came up at 7 Arizona time. So that means that pay attention how the last 2 hours of the 12-hour candle were reacting, what I was telling you, what focus area was telling you. So let's do that. So now we know that this was the key zone, your core. We're gonna mark it up as the outline as orange. That way I know it's a daily candle area to go on. I'm gonna go to a 12-hour candle, and you see how it just keeps focusing, and my indicators telling me, hey, look, as long as we maintain this green thing here, we're still bullish. You can see right here at 17. What is that? 6? No, 5. No, 4. 4, my bad, stupid. Oh, that's 5. 17 is 5. So here we have 5 in the morning, still closing inside this box of this 3 candle box in a daily. It's a daily 3 candle box. Why? Because it's a daily. See, it's a daily. So the fact that this 12-hour candle was still holding there, and we had Powell talking, and we had this key breaking point right here, and the daily 50 Fibonacci was way down here. Not just that, but on the 12-hour candle, we had a 12-hour candle Fibonacci right here in the zone. It probably moved now that the market ended up moving, because I do remember that this 12-hour candle was somewhere down here, I believe. If you see my videos before, I was breaking all this shit down last night. So I'm not gonna bother putting that, but so right, you have that. Powell was gonna talk right at 7 in the morning. Notice how the market, right? I don't even know how long Powell talked, but notice how Right at 7 in the morning, the market just blasted off. It's like if he just said 3 words or 5 words, then the market just went, yep, we're good, fucking boom, and it flew like crazy. So let's go down now to the forward candle for Ethereum. And you see right here, we have another 3 candle box, and you see how it's still holding above that purple line, that 3 monthly, that monthly support. All this was telling you, hey, yo, we're about to shoot up while everybody's panicking, been selling their Ethereum, their coins, their all these coins, all these stocks. That's why I keep saying this shit. The market is fucking smart like that. The market will grab you by your fucking boots, flip you over, take all your fucking money just like that. Anyways, so we had another 3 candle box right here in the forward candle. So that's forward candle for Ethereum, and we had a 3 candle box right here. Mark that baby up. So there's a 3 candle box. This is 1 in the morning, and there's one close at 5 in the morning. So you see how even right here, the forward candle, we have a 50 Fibonacci right here. And it turns red because the forward candle. So you have that. And then now let's go to the 3 hour candle. Another 3 candle box right there. 2 hour candle. And you see how my indicator is telling you, hey, yo, this is your entry area. This is your stop loss. And these are your targets. And I hit every single one of them. Now my indicator is telling me, hey, if we do go down, this is where we're going to stop. We're going to create some support, and we should make some sort of U pattern here. Or create support here. So that's going to be normal. And again, also it's going to be testing because we just shot up from hard monthly resistance that now should be testing and creating support. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum throughout the night went on down, but again, we should be recovering, having the steady momentum, especially because the market are happy as fuck. There's nothing going on the weekend with the tariffs or nothing crazy. No Russia really thing meeting going on, so the market is just happy celebrating. So from that, you should see Ethereum and Bitcoin hold their position and steady on rise here and accumulating that momentum. Again, if we go down to this price right here, 4,000, which is 4,487. Again, I wouldn't be surprised, but we'll be just testing this area and then recover and whatnot. I was telling you guys yesterday how every coin was pretty much telling you that, and stock was telling you that, how they were pretty much at the edge of their fucking just toes, getting ready, fucking telling you that we were about to fall, and all of a sudden it gets safe, you know. Love the fucking market, how it plays out. Here's the 1 hour candle. And yeah, even the 1 hour candle is telling you, hey, here's your entry for day traders, and there's your targets. For now, like I said, you see the market. Now that Ethereum has created a new all-time high, what I want to see is, I wanted to let me know where your resistance, your support, all that is out on a Saturday. And then from there, keep draw it out. You draw the market, draw it, see where your main support is at, where your main resistance at. What so thing about the crypto market is, so as the New York stock market closes, the way you can tell how the market is feeling is through crypto. Crypto will let you know what's really going on behind the scenes in the real world. If all of a sudden Trump tweets something bad about the economy, it's going to affect the S&P 500, you should see fucking Ethereum start breaking on down. And normally when there's bad news, the government likes doing something over the weekend that'll let investors have some hope that the market's going to have some sort of good news, whether it be about tariffs, whether it be about whatever. And on Sunday, that's when they end up tweeting early in the morning, just had a great time with the president of so-and-so. And then the market fucking reacts to it, and opens, and the SPX opens higher. And you see Bitcoin and Ethereum follow through it and keep that momentum. Let me show you now Bitcoin. I was talking about this 3 candle box right here. How it's very important. Let me take this crap off. This was very important right here. This was telling me, especially, I was telling you yesterday, it was a breakage because look, we were holding this was the second leg. It was gonna break it or make it. And I said either if we do, we're gonna fucking shoot up to these areas right here. And if we don't, we're gonna see a Sunday, bloody Sunday on the fucking market like crazy. But it'll be on a Friday, not a Sunday, of course. Again, so here for Bitcoin, we have the daily 50 Fibonacci as your key point to pay attention to. And what we want the market now to do is we want Bitcoin to sustain, and we're acting right now in 115,962. We want to maintain there to test that resistance or support us now because it smashed through it. And Sunday closed in between that and this price right here, because it's Bitcoin main core. As it created the new all-time high, this was an island that it was holding on. This was your key point. So after that, it gave you your second main support. So it already held the first one, and it confirmed that there's a strong support right there. Now, the main point to pass is this price right here. So for this week, because think about it, that means this week we're going to close right here, and we have one more week for the month. So either we're going to hold this right here, this box that I just mentioned right here for Bitcoin, and you're gonna start hearing the market screaming again because of Ethereum. You're gonna start hearing it. Some of you are gonna hear the opposite, how that's it for Bitcoin, that's it for Ethereum, all this bullshit. But think about it. So we're gonna hold here, and then this last week, it's either gonna be a make and break this main resistance that is gonna try to pass, or it's gonna could fail and if break this this price, which is the price where it's currently at right now. This one right here. And if it does not hold it and close below for this month, again, you're gonna hear bullshit how that's it for Bitcoin, this is that. But eventually, either by the beginning of next month, you're gonna see Bitcoin break through this finally, or you're gonna see it happen next week. Either way, crypto's still going up. It just depends on Trump and his tariffs and all these little games that the government is playing. But all the government is really doing is shaking you guys. All the government is doing every fucking month, every time the market drops, they're grabbing you by the boots, picking guys up, shaking you, making sure you drop all your fucking coins, all your XRP, all your fucking Ethereum, and then they pick it up and they go up. So anyways, you guys, sorry for talking too much. Sorry if it didn't make sense. Here's XRP. Again, same thing with the XRP. If you watch my videos from yesterday, since 2 weeks ago, I was mentioning about this, getting prepared about this. Especially this last week, I was saying, hey, this don't fall for this shit, because it's day by day. I was telling you how the market was gonna react, where it's gonna close, how it's gonna react through the nighttime, especially the S&P 500. So, also pay attention because XRP is about to break a trend. Here's that trend. So as Ethereum keeps up with its momentum, creating new high, you will see XRP breaking. It's gonna take time, not just XRP, but Cardano, especially Ethereum, XLM, your little meme coins, Coinbase, you name it, fucking crypto in general is gonna skyrocket. They're just gonna manipulate it with tariffs and all these fucking fear and wars and all that shit, whatnot. Alright, guys, deuces. Appreciate it for you guys watching. If I bored you, my bad. Have a good night.